All right, folks, welcome to the Crow's Nest Motorsports, put on here by MaxSpeedTV. We are out here in practice mode right now. Everybody's trying to lay down a good practice time. We've seen some pretty good practicing out here so far. We've seen a couple of the bumper hooks, though, and a couple of big pile-ups, but I think the guys they're getting some coaching there by Jimmy Crow to kind of be careful on that bumper hook, because these cars are very well noted for it. The front end does not line up with the back end of the car you're pushing, and they got to be careful not to push the pusher. So, all right, well, I do have my good buddy in the booth here with me, Ed Hewitt. Welcome, Ed.
Hey, thanks, Rudy. It's good to be here, and I hope we have a good race today at Daytona.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool, I think. But we are about a little less than 6 minutes away from qualifying. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate that very much. Okay, what happened here? Something happened. I guess it's okay. But for some reason, like YouTube quit working or something there. Yeah, I'm having some difficulties with YouTube today. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully it gets sorted out. Hey there, Hunter and Ronnie. How you doing? They will be having the day-to-night transition here. They will be going into nighttime. Probably about race time, we should see the lights snap on, and we'll be under the lights here probably come race time or thereabouts. But right now, the sun's setting, making a pretty cool sunset shining off of the cars, which is really cool, and off the tracks. So you kind of see that sun vibrant down on the track there. And we'll be under night conditions here pretty quick. Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do like the video there, give us a thumbs up on it, and subscribe if it's your first time here. You can catch our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. We do broadcast 7 nights a week. You can also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Well, I'm doing good there, Hunter. Thank you. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? Good race there last night, Marcus. All right, let's look at the weather situation out here right now. The air temperature 64 degrees, track temperature 65. They will be doing 100 laps here tonight, 250 miles. Tire window, they could probably, some guys may try to go the whole race here, but 100 laps, I don't know. That's kind of pushing it. So I put it about 40 to 70 because some guys may stop there. Fuel window, they're only running 55% fuel, so they're probably looking at about 22 to 25 laps is all they're going to get out of a tank of fuel. And pit road speed, 60 mile an hour. All right, as practice continues here, you can catch a Blazing Pedals Truck Series later tonight with the Top Shelf Cup Series. That'll be coming up later tonight. And tomorrow night we have the SRA Gen 6 Series, followed by the OP Racing Series. That'll be coming up tomorrow night. So lots of racing here on MaxSpeedTV. So, man, tune in for that. It's going to be pretty exciting. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, folks. Nobody's come in with the time just yet. We should have here momentarily, but yeah, thank you all again for tuning in here today. Appreciate that very much. Crow's Nest, one of the popular racing formats or mod, whatever you want to call it, rooms, I guess, on iRacing here. Jimmy Crow puts on some amazing races. It was about 15 minutes, and this room was completely full. So, and this was all passworded. So, 43 drivers filled this room up in about 15 minutes. I mean, we got the likes of Raymond Rittenor, LG Whaley in here, David Overstreet, Dave Lane, Luke Gray, just to name a few, Sean Wilder, Paul Witt, Al Cena in the room. Good to see him. Donald Stewart. A lot of really Jason Beach, Michael Hauser, Brian Newport, Brandon Herndon, Les Levy. Everybody knows Les Levy. Rick Seabrand, Ernie Williams, Michael Spell. Of course, Jimmy Crow's in there, and JD Crow, Everett Lane. A lot of Jay Anderson in the room, Dave Lane, Tony Wright, Dave Anderson, Jason Spears. So we've got, man, the room is full of some pretty heavy hitters out there today, Ed.
Yeah, there is, man. There's a lot of good drivers out there really today.
And right now, Dave Lane, oh, that just changed. Al Cena just took the pole with a 48.339. Oh, and that just got beat by Dave Anderson. More times come in. Rick McKinney taking over the pole. Eric Loria, Jesse Unruh. Jesse Unruh in third. Tony Wright takes over third now from Jesse Unruh. And we've seen Jesse run, man. I'll tell you what, there's a heavy hitter right there, Ed. Jesse Unruh. Oh, man. Yeah. Watch out for him. Tony Wright. Been a while since I've seen Tony run, but it's good to see him back out there with these guys. Right now we got 27 qualifiers, but we've got a couple of more guys on the track yet. Rick Seabrands, Brian Newport, and Jonathan Bergeron on the track. So 28 qualifiers at the moment. Looks looking pretty good for Rick McKinney, holding on to that pole. Oh, that didn't last long. Jason Beach just took it over. Wow, nice.
I was gonna say Jason Beach just took that over.
By 1/1000th of a second. Isn't that something? I mean, these guys are so close in times. The top 5 within 4/10 of a second, or 4/1000ths of a second. Excuse me. The top 5. That's crazy. 4/1000ths of a second.
Of a second, yep.
All right, looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. We'll get them on the grid here. They get gridded. This is going to be a big field to run down through, so bear with me here, folks. All right, Jason Beach taking the pole with a 48.303. Rick McKinney will start second. In row 2, David Anderson and Raymond Reitnor. In row 3, Tony Wright, Gabe Butler. In row 4, Jesse Unruh and Luke Gray. In row 5, Buddy Waters and Eric Laurie. In row 6, Michael Hauser and J.D. Crow. Row 7, Al Cena way back in 13th position. Les Levy in 14th. In row 8, L.G. Whaley with a 15th place starting position. Rick Seabrands in 16th. In row 9, Ernie Williams in 17th and Everett Lane 18th. In row 10, David Overstreet comes in 19th and Jonathan Bergeron and will be 20th. In row 11, Brandon Herndon 21st. Jimmy Crow will start 22nd. In row 12, Donald Stewart 23rd. Dave Lane way back in 24th position. He'll have to work hard at it. In row 13, Dwight Plesh in 25th and Michael Spell in 26th. In row 14, Mark Tarman, I think that's how you say it, Tarman, will start 27th, and Joel Guy in 28th. In row 15, Jimbo Lacerdo will start 29th, and Art Peck, not taking the qualifying time, the first of the non-qualifiers, will start 30th. In row 16, Don English in 31st, Sean Wilder 32nd. Row 17, Brett Lay and Jason Spear. Row 18, Jay Anderson, Darren Razor. And row 19, Mitchell Wilkes and Paul Witt. In row 20, Craig Hayes, Daryl Spear. In row 20, Bill Schaefer and Brian Newport. And, okay, I guess that was it. I guess we only have 42 drivers.
Schaefer's. There's one beer to have. And
I thought we had one. Yeah, I thought we had 43. Okay.
That was 42.
42. All right. All right, so got a blinker in there too. Who was that? Yeah, it was Jason Beach on the pole. Oh, nice lap.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a lap. But a 48.302. That is a good lap for these cars.
Hey, Arfke, how's it going, man? Ain't seen you in forever.
Hey, where's he been?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he's been. He ain't been around in a while. Hopefully you're doing all right. Well, the lights are out, folks. We're going racing this time by, so 100 laps. Fuel window about 22 to 25 laps. So they do have 3 resets in here tonight. Trying to keep as many guys in the room here as possible. Pace car's just about ready to head in, and we're about ready to get them underway here, Ed. There goes the pace car.
Okay, pace car.
Green is up.
Rudy.
Yes. Nice. Good start by everybody. As everybody gets up to speed here, it takes quite a little bit for them to get up to speed. And Ray Rittenor drops it to the bottom. And wow, Jason Beach goes to the high side. That leaves the bottom open for David Anderson, and David is going to slip in there. He says, okay, you want to go up there? I'm going to go ahead and lead the first lap of the race then. Thank you very much.
Well, let's see if we have patience here, Rudy, for our green checkered stop here. We can get one.
Tony Wright. Everybody running now. The lights have come on, so we are under a light. Some light here. The skies are getting darker, by the way. Luke Gray in 7th place. A little bit of a breakaway back here. J.D. Crow, and right behind him, Rick Seabrands. We've already got some guys breaking way back. Man, Michael Spell. These guys single file back here. They're going to have to get with it, or they're going to lose the draft, Ed.
Oh, definitely, Rudy. You got to be on your toes here. If you let it go back so far, man, you just lose the draft, and you never can catch back up.
And David Anderson leads another lap. That's 2 in the books for David.
J.D. Crow there, moving up in the 12th spot up there, Rudy.
Yeah, he's bouncing back and forth here, but now the guys have caught up a little bit in the back here. Rick Seabrands, and we've got a few others here all the way back to Brandon Herndon. These guys have caught the draft and caught back up, so we're looking at about a 21-car breakaway here and a little bit of a space back to Jimmy Crow. Him and Donald Stewart working together.
Yep, they are, Rudy.
Everybody's being patient so far. Everybody's being patient. Jason Beach on the outside trying to get that position back from David Anderson. He didn't seem to be too concerned at the start of the race, though, Ed, because he pulled right to the high side and gave up that bottom.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
I mean,
if you notice something on that high side, Rudy, I mean, you can push, but you watch, you cannot pass here. It's just unbelievable that you can't pass.
Yep.
You're just stuck in a line, nowhere to go.
Yep. Rick McKinney right there on the back of Jason Beach. And you got to be awful careful, too. You don't get these cars overheated from riding behind somebody because they take forever to cool off.
Yeah, you got that right. Now, here's another thing there. You get that side draft. You get that so much air off the side of these cars that you watch them, Rudy, they'll be like a snake.
Oh, yeah. Jesse Unruh, 6th place.
That inside just pushing away from that high side there.
Looking back on the field there from our leader, David Anderson. Jason Beach right beside him. And it's been David Anderson's led all the laps so far, Ed.
Yes,
Beach has not been able to get there to lead a lap.
I don't know what McKinney there, the 72, I don't know if he's pushing him or try to get him out in the front there, get that high side, you get it rolling a little, get everybody tightened up there. So maybe that high side can do something, but I just don't see it happening here, Rudy.
I know it. It's going to be very, very difficult for these guys to work together. Now, he is pushing a little bit there on Beach, but it was enough to kind of get Jason Beach out ahead a little bit, but they lose that ground in the turns. And David Anderson comes right back on the bottom. And he's going to lead another lap here. Jason Beach tries, and it's really close at the line, but not close enough. They don't get any bonus points for leading a lap, so it doesn't matter.
If Butler would come up on that on this door up a little bit more, Butler has that gap between
Right.
the third car up on that high side, and that's why he can't push forward.
Right.
He got up on the back of his bumper a little bit and gave him a shove, or tightened it up a little bit. You know, that high side,
Right.
then it would definitely push forward, Rudy.
True.
It's just got a gap. They got a gap between each other. I don't know if
Very
they're
good.
playing that safe. They're probably playing that safety, net there. Say, I really don't want to push on something happen. I don't want to get wrecked out. Maybe that's the issue. But I do
Right.
know this: if you're not on the back of a car when you're going that pushing on that high side, you're not going to go nowhere because it's
Right.
going to take three cars to get you by.
I'll tell you, everybody's showing a lot of patience out there right now. I don't see anybody getting too rambunctious. You know, everybody's just kind of riding right now, and that's important. You know, I mean, get some of these laps chewed down before you start making that aggressive move, you know. Well, we've got
Definitely.
22nd place here goes to Donald Stewart, and 23rd, we got Jonathan Berger on. Now, it's a long ways back, 7.6 seconds back to a second group, Art Peck leading this group, and we've seen Art be really right up there and being aggressive, you know, at the end of some races put on here by Jimmy Crow. But he is in what I like to call that buffer zone, a safe zone back here in case something happens up in the front. They got plenty of time to check up.
Oh, definitely, Rudy. You know, you look at LG there. Here's another good driver right there. He starts in he starts 15th, moved himself up to 14th. He's moved on the inside lane, so he's doing a good job today.
Yes, sir. Well, Jason Beach did lead the lap, so he gets a lap led.
Bonus point, yeah.
No bonus points.
Okay.
No bonus points.
All right.
They don't get any bonus points here.
Oh no, that's not good. Boy, you're wishing you got a bonus point anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if they gave out bonus points, he would have got one.
Yeah, that's right, Rudy.
Buddy Waters, 9th place for Buddy.
What you noticed though, Rudy? I just noticed there watching these cars. They're not doing a lot of that movement like you see usually. Oh, they move so much on the track. They're not hardly moving today.
Oh, yeah.
That side effect there they usually get, like the drifting back and forth. They're pretty solid out there today.
Yeah. Well, once they get older tires, though, that may change, you know.
Yeah, you might be right, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably about 12 laps away from seeing first pit stops here. They can get about right around 22 laps is what we roughly figured that, Ed. Remember?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're kind of guessing at that, but they're running 55% fuel. These cars get about 42 to 44 laps on a full tank of fuel, so if they're running 55%, they could probably get about 22, 23 laps on a tank of fuel somewhere along in there. So,
yeah,
but
10-4 on that, Rudy.
We're waiting to see.
Now, when you go in the pit there, Rudy, say we're going to pit, and we're going to get a fuel run here, and we're going to pit, and you just take right side, Rudy, or you just take left?
I would just take right sides and get out of there as quickly as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these cars are a little slow filling with fuel, which might give you the time you would, I don't know, these guys would probably be able to gauge that a lot better than I can. Whether it would give them enough time to do a 4-tire change. If that's the case, I would definitely take 4 tires.
Yeah, me too. I think I think you're right, Rudy, on these KN cars. I think there's enough time to change all 4 before they can fuel that car.
Well, you're probably right, Ed, because I know they do fill up kind of slow.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that second group now 10.5 seconds behind the lead pack, as they're just now coming out of the corner here, as they were just coming out of 4 when the leaders were going across the start-finish line. So that's how far they're drifted backward. If they can if they can get it together here, they might be able to work that back up there. But they're in their own little race back here, a race within a race. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh no, definitely not, Rudy.
I mean, they're all right together there from 24th to 42nd. They're all right together. Last one in that group, Jay Anderson. He is at the tail end of that group. So, all right, back up front, David Anderson, Raymond Reitnor. Still pushing there. and Jason Beach on the outside. I'll tell you what, man, you know, it's hard to tell a racer to be patient. But, you know, when Jimmy Crow's cracking the whip down there, I'll tell you what, these guys have learned a lot from racing in his rooms. He does not deal with it. He'll just remove you. You know, if you're not gonna listen and you're not gonna race clean, he'll just remove you from the room. So, and I haven't seen anybody removed yet.
Man, I love the colors on that 72.
All right, 42 Racing saying right sides on the first pit stop and no tires for the rest of the race. That might be a good call.
Yeah, that might be a good call. Yeah. Right, Rudy.
Well, you know, and then think about it. Here's another thing, too, Ed, we didn't think about. With only 55% fuel, not going to take that long to fill up these cars. It wasn't going to take as long as it would be a full tank. Yeah, didn't think about that, huh?
No, I didn't.
Me neither. All right, Beach, a little bit of a head start there. And he's going to lose that going into the corner. David Anderson comes right back. And, you know, I don't see these cars dancing around too awful much, Ed. These guys have got a pretty good handle on these cars.
That's what I said. That's what I was talking to you about. I said, this is amazing. These cars are not dancing all over the track.
Right.
I said you always get that airflow between these cars. But you notice, I noticed too, Rudy. They're not really. You know how you get that side drafting on these cars when they go into the turns? They're not really side drafting. You know what I mean?
Well, Jimmy said there earlier when we were talking to him about that the guys were trying to, you know, he was trying to tell them, be careful with that side draft because these cars, you know, they've been noted for a lot of net coating, and
yeah, exactly.
you know, I don't know, man. Whether, you know, I can't believe that would have anything to do with the car or the track or anything. That's driver connection, you know.
Right. You know, the night that I was driving the Daytona, that Gen 6 there, I was holding my line. That guy drafted me on the side there, and then we got neck cold, and then we touch each other.
Yep.
But what happens? The car on the high side spins around, hits the wall.
Oh, yeah. All right, down the backstretch into turn 3.
Just trying to take that lead away from up there. He almost had it there, but like you said, when you go into turn 3 to 4, man, Anderson's got him.
Yep. Inner side, the low side will prevail on that one.
Oh, definitely, Woody.
Well, he's got a pretty good run there. Now Gabe Butler up underneath him.
Well, we got a lot of single cars in line here, all the way back to what? Wow, way back, Rudy.
I know it, all the way back to, let's go back to the back here, Jonathan Bergeron.
Wow, and everybody's on that low side. We only got about 4 drivers up on the high side in the front.
Yeah. Everybody's getting single file except for those leaders up front.
Yep.
And that's starting to dwindle here. Eric Laurie drops it to the bottom. That only leaves 2 up on the high side now. Jason Beach, and I think that is Luke Gray, excuse me. Yeah, Luke Gray's up there with Jason Beach. 2 of them are not going to be nowhere near as fast as that bottom row. And they're going to drop it to the bottom. There they drop.
Yep.
Ride it out, boys. Well, they're starting to set themselves up for pit stops here, Ed. We're really...
You're really close.
Yep.
4 of the 91 working up on the high side, trying to move forward. Let's see what happens. Williams and... Oh, no, we got all 3 of them up there now. We got back to 3 up there on the high side. We got a long ways to go.
Well, we're probably going to see pit stops here in the next lap or 2, I would think. We'll probably see some come in. They probably already got it mapped out. They'll do it in 4 pit stops, so it's going to go 20, 20, 20, and 20, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That would be my guess. All right, Rick Seabrands going up to the high side there, following Jesse Unruh. So we got some guys going to the high side here. I'm kind of surprised. Also following him up there is Ernie Williams. He's working his way closer to the front. Started 17th on the field today and already running in 6th.
Sebring, our friend, that's come up from the 16th spot, and he's worked himself up to that front spot almost there.
Jesse Unruh wants to get up here and lead a lap. Doesn't look like he's going to do it, though. David Anderson is just so fast. And a lot of that due to the 87 there, Raymond Reitnor. Now, Raymond's got to be getting a little warm there, I think. Unless he's just backing off enough there in the corners. Looks like that's what he's doing. He's backing off a little bit in the corners, get some air in that radiator, get it cool off. Okay, we got somebody coming in. Got pit stops coming about here, Ed.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, a couple of guys come in by themselves. Wow.
Hey, we're at lap 22. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to pit here, or are we going to go a couple more? I don't know. Really.
Yeah. Bill Schaefer.
I got a lap car coming. I hope he's going to get out of the way, man. Our leaders are coming fast. Oh, man, he jumps up on the high side. Oh, hits the wall.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was a 14. Craig Hayes.
Yeah. Boy, that was close, Rudy.
Yep. He goes a lap down.
He smacked the wall hard there.
Some guys are on that 20-lap window, and that's not a bad thing to call for, because, you know, if you go 20, 20, and 20 and 20, and that's the race, you know. And that's what I think some of these guys are doing. They pitted a little early there. Craig Hayes, Sean Wilder, Eric Laurie on pit road, Bill Schaefer. Sure, they're going to go a lap down, but they'll get that lap back once these leaders pit.
Oh, definitely.
They should be coming to pit road any time now, Ed. I'm thinking this lap or maybe next one. And boy, it's going to be a busy, busy place. Here they come.
There they go.
David Anderson peels off. Jesse Unruh and company going to stay out there. Boy, they're locking it down. And wow, what a... Man, they locked her right down, didn't they?
Oh, my God. I don't know if Anderson will get a speed sticker there, man. But he was just flying in there.
Yep. And that's what these guys do, man. They fly in and hope for the best, you know. It takes a lot of practice to get that just exactly right. And Rick McKinney has to back up in his pit stall.
Oh, my God. He hit the wall, Rudy, too. That kind of messed him up.
David Anderson is away.
Yeah, Anderson's way up.
And, boy, I'll tell you what. Rick McKinney just cannot. He could not find his pit box. Oh, that is going to be so devastating for him.
Yeah, he was running really well towards the front there, too.
Michael Spell, we got more folks on pit road now. Michael Spell, Jason Beach, Jesse Unruh. Beach coming off of pit road, though. It looks like he is going to be our, well, he's just coming to pit road, excuse me. So those guys will be coming around here momentarily. Some guys coming off early. Rick Brands. And it looks like Jason Beach will come off the leader here, but they've got those lap cars going to be coming around here pretty quick, led by David Anderson, and they're just coming across the start-finish line here. They're going to pass up all of them guys because they're not going to be up to full speed yet.
No, these guys are our leader he's coming. Anderson is coming.
Oh yeah, he's right here. He's right on top of these guys now. But right now, Jason Beach and Jesse Unruh are out in front of these guys, and they're not quite up to full speed yet. They're about hitting 173, and David Anderson and these guys are hitting almost 200, so they're going to go by these guys.
There they go.
Yes, sir. And as Jason Beach and these guys start, they're still trying to get up to full speed. Like I said, it takes a little over a lap to get these cars up to full speed, and David Anderson, Raymond Rittenor, and Buddy Waters drive right on by Jason Beach. So, but the first pit stop's over. Anderson back out there. He's already led 21. He led the first 21 laps. We've only had one other leader, and that was Jason Beach. He's led 3 laps. Those have been the only 2 leaders out there.
Oh yeah, definitely, Rudy.
Not sure. I think no. Jesse Unruh led 1. That's right. I forgot when he was battling up there. He led 1. Rick Seabrands, excuse me, in 6th place. Everett Lane and Alcina working to catch up here, so we may wind up with about an 8-car pack here. An 8-pack instead of a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Well, then 9th place, Gabe Butler is they're almost 11 seconds behind that lead pack. 12 seconds, excuse me. So, man, even though these guys had a great pit stop, they're still way behind. And he come out here behind, that is the 071 there, Eric Laurie. And Eric was up there running in the front for a while, and I don't know what happened, but the John Deere car is now a lap down, back in 41st.
There you go. There's your leader, back in Anderson again.
Yes, sir. Doing a good job. Beach trying to come up through. But Seabrands and Unruh kind of back off a little bit. There goes Jason Beach looking to the high side again.
Yep, he sure is, Rudy.
Got Everett Lane working with him. Everett, man, one of the super speedway kings. Everywhere you go, when you see a super speedway race put up, you see Everett Lane.
Oh yeah, definitely, Rudy.
Working with Al.
He might give him the push that he needs. Let's see.
Yeah, Jason needs a good pusher. I'll tell you, Everett Lane's going to be a good pusher, I think, on him. But these are the cars. Remember, Ed, we were talking about you got to be extra careful pushing with these cars because the bumper hook is just absolutely crazy on these cars.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely right, Rudy. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. And Raymond Rittenor, he has been right with David Anderson. I mean, wow, since the drop of the green flag. Very good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Seabrands, Unruh, these two working together quite nicely here. Alcina on the outside. Al coming from 13. Oh, yep. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find it here. Raymond Rittenor. Oh my gosh, Raymond Rittenor, no. Okay, we're going to go back and check this out because...
looks like Everett Lane come down in front of them a little bit, really. That's
could be.
Yeah. He got a little loose there.
Yep. Riding right here with Rittenor. This is where they started getting a little squirrely. Rittenor back and forth on the back of David Anderson's car at the line. And boy, I don't know.
I'm looking at slow-mo now.
Yeah, right there. Oh, you know what? I think it was kind of a mixture of both right there. I would probably.
Oh, yeah. That's a racing incident. They both come. He come up and he come down. So.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Everett Lane did come down a lot more than Raymond Rittenor went up.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
I saw that. Like he just like turned left a little bit.
Yep.
And you know the funny thing is, the 85 wasn't even on his bumper.
Yeah.
Cena was not on his bumper at all.
No, So, but Rittenor out across the grass. Whoa, man. What a ride he went for. Thank goodness for resets, Ed.
Oh, definitely. He can get back out with a fresh car and try that again.
Yes, sir. Into the wall. So, man. And that's a shame because, you know, he was up there running so well with them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And, but now, I'm kind of curious. Is the leader going to bring him to pit road?
That's a good question, Rudy. I don't know. I mean, would I stay out or... Yeah, I probably would... You know what? I would probably pit. You know what? We rode a few laps. Let's go get some fuel. We don't need tires. We just need fuel.
Oh, Beach stays out.
Stayed out. Yep.
Yeah, but everybody else is coming to pit road. Oh, my gosh. You believe this?
Oh, we got a couple. Well, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna still have a field out there that stayed out. Yeah,
there's a few of them. Jason Beach and Jesse Unruh stay out. Luke Gray, LG Whaley stays out. Tony Wright, Michael Hauser, Rick McKinney. Good to see Rick back into the mix of things now.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And David Anderson will come out first off of pit road, and he will be restarting in 8th place. So leading 26 laps so far. Doing a great job out there, man. Well, who are we going to talk to, Ed? Who's going to be our first victim? How about we talk to Buddy Waters?
Okay.
Talk to him. All right, Buddy Waters, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Buddy, how's it going, man? Pretty good racing out there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. There's a lot of give and take right now, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, well, that's super speedway racing at its best, you know, and when everybody's being patient right now, but boy, coming down to the end of this thing, the patience are off the table. So, but how's the car feeling? I mean, you know, you've opted to pit here now, and you're going to be off a pit sequence.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I feel I should get a couple of tires put out in it, but yeah, it feels pretty good.
Good, good. All right, well, you think you got the winning car here today? You think you can pull out a win?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, that was a good answer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected any other answer. So, all right, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back at it, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, anyways, we got some of those cars that did stay out. They're gone down the pit road now. Well, someone went down the pit road, I see.
Those were lap cars.
Lap cars, I didn't know if that was our leader. No, Beach stayed out. I do know that.
Yeah. Yeah, those were lap cars. Michael Spell, Dwight Plash. Yeah, those were the guys that come down. Well, Jonathan Bergeron takes his car behind the wall. I'm not sure why, but because they got 3 resets.
Right.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate it very much. Jimmy will appreciate that. He always does like to know how many people were tuning in and watching. I've advertised it everywhere, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere I can think of advertising it. So, except for the iRacing forums, I don't do a whole lot of advertising on the iRacing forums, but probably should. But glad you could all tune in today. Arfsky, glad you're doing okay there, brother. I know you've been busy, but hey, good luck on your vacation there, and going to be coming back with a new PC. Awesome.
Nice. Awesome.
I can't wait to see what he can do with that new PC. All right, so lights are still on. We're still under caution, and we're a third of the way through the race, Ed. Not bad having the first caution a third of the way.
No, not at all.
And I think Jason Beach is right where he wants to be now. He's finally got this lead, and you can bet that he's going to try to hold on to it just as long as he can possibly hold on to it. But he is on a different pit sequence now. Let me take a look here at when he did pit. See, he pitted on...
Hey, look at that little LG up there in that 4th spot. You're on the high side there.
He pitted on lap 24, so he's already got 10 laps on there on his fuel.
Right. So he's got what, like 15, maybe 15 laps or 14 laps left of fuel.
10. Got 10 laps on it. So yeah, he's still got about 13, 14 laps of fuel left on it. I think he's kind of hoping for a caution here, but if he doesn't get it and he's got to stop under a green flag, oh boy.
Well, it'll probably still work out in his benefit, Rudy, because he has to stop, right, and get fuel, right?
Right.
So those guys will eventually have to stop and get fuel, so that will push him out towards the front, if he gets a good partner, and let's just go.
All right, get him going, Ed.
Pace car dives to the left, waiting for the green flag to drop. Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go racing.
All right, very good. LG Whaley trying to get up the speed here, pushing Jesse Unruh. And on the bottom, Luke Gray. Ooh, LG, big wiggle there. And also Michael Hauser. Big wiggle by them two. You don't want to be doing that too much. You get down there and tap somebody, you're going to cause another big one now that the whole field's all caught up. And you don't want to be doing that. We already got guys that have backed out of it here. Paul Witt, these guys kind of backed out a little bit. They're back in that 4.5, 5 second zone where they're not going to be in the big one if it happens.
Well, here's the thing, Rudy. Remember I was talking about that earlier about there's a whole bunch of wiggling going on. It's gonna bite somebody. I'm going to tell you why. The air's got cooler. It's nighttime, and here we go racing, and it's going to be like loose.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. LG Whaley drops it to the bottom.
He probably knows, man. I don't want to be caught up with that, that twisting going on.
Oh, yeah. And Michael Hauser gets around him and drops it down. Yes, sir. Right in front of LG. This is the closest we've seen Michael to the front. And look at David Anderson on the high side, trying to give, that is Jesse Unruh just ahead of him. He's trying to get Jesse to the front.
Oh, he sure is. I think, Anderson wants that, he wants to get that lead back pretty.
Oh, yeah. And you can bet that if he pushes Unruh to the front, he's going to try to push him hard enough that he's going to go with him. But they got to be careful.
Definitely be careful.
The corners,
the air's cooler right now. Watch, these cars are going to get worse.
The corners is not where you want to push.
Oh no, definitely not. You see that little side draft what happened there? He had to pull back up on that car, man, because he would have been wrecking.
Yes, sir. Unruh going for the lead.
He's going to get it right here. He can hold it. He got him. He's got to get enough room. There you go.
And he dropped it down.
Anderson, like you said, he's going to push him to the front.
Yes, sir. All right, Jesse Unruh. He's led a couple of laps already tonight, but he drops it down in front of Jason Beach, but that is not what Beach wanted. He did not want to see him down there, but it was a way for David Anderson to get back up to the front here and try to battle for that lead. He's got a great pusher right there, Al Cena.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Al Cena's a great pusher, Rudy.
Oh, man.
We got a lap car coming up on us.
Yeah. Al Cena's probably some of the best drivers out there. He is, I'll tell you, I know Al from the old Farts League.
Yeah.
And, man, is he good. But he's being patient right now. David Anderson sitting there going, come on, Al, come on, Al, come on, Al, get up here. But Al saying, no, not yet. Not time yet. They need a little bit more help there from the number 62 of Les Levy.
Oh, definitely.
Les coming from 14th to 6th.
Well, let's see if Al pushes him up on that straightaway in the backstretch here. I know he's drifting up a little bit in the turns here in 1 and 2.
Well, here we go. Donald Stewart.
Al got a little loose there, man. Boy, he just wiggled so much.
Donald Stewart coming from 23rd to 9th. Nice.
Wow, what a good day he's having there.
Yes, he is. As Jesse Unruh keeps leading out front.
Well, Beach is going to lead another lap there. Not Beach, I mean Jason.
Jesse,
I'm sorry.
Go back here to Daryl Spear. Now, Daryl Spear, we talked earlier there, and I think he was looking to have a good run here today. These guys running, well, they're still in that lead pack. He's only 1 second off of the leader, Ed, back in 23rd position.
Wow.
And he started 40th on the field.
Well, that's a good day.
Yes, awesome day. Sean Wilder in 24th. He started 32nd. So we're seeing some good moves out here by a lot of really good guys. Jimmy Crow coming from 22nd to 11th. Anderson just can't get up there with Jesse Unruh right now. Even though Al Cena's on his bumper there, He's not really tight on that bumper. If you look there, Ed, he's got a little bit of a distance there. He's just keeping the engine cool. They got a long ways to go yet. They got pit stops to go through and everything yet, you know?
Oh, definitely. I think that's his issue right there. And let's keep this thing cool. I don't know if these like, if you get them overheated now, I wonder if you lose power in the engine of these, Rudy. You know what I mean? If you overheat them so much.
Right. Well, you think about something here now, because Jason Beach and a couple of these guys that stayed out there, they're about 6 laps away from they're going to have to pit.
Oh, definitely. You know they got to pit.
Oh, yeah. About 6 laps from now, they got to pit. They made it 24 laps on the first tank of fuel, and he pitted. So if you go another 24, that's 48. They're 6 laps from that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
David Anderson, high side. Let's ride along here. I was going to look here. Let's see. Let's ride along with Donald Stewart for a minute. And, oh, I'm sorry. I picked Donald Stewart, not... Man, I clicked the wrong one there. Sorry. But he's riding right here in 8th place after starting 23rd. And you can see how much the cars wiggle around a little bit. And, you know, last night, Ed, I did a race here at Daytona. And I'll tell you what, that tri-oval was very, very tight.
Oh, yes, it is, Rudy.
I couldn't believe. I mean, it was worse than the corners are, or the tri-oval. I mean, you barely turn the wheel on the tri-oval like that, but boy, the cars were pushing like crazy up the hill.
I don't know if that their setup they put in there, or is it, you know what I mean? It's the change of the track, you know, like the night air, the day. It's all falls into play. You know what I mean? They got all the setups just right. So.
Sure. Well, back to that second group, Brett Lay leading Jay Anderson and Darren Razor. These guys back here ways, and then Paul Witt in that third group. And it won't be long. They'll be running Brett Lay, Jay Anderson, and Darren Razor down. So they'll be joining up. That'll be a big pack of cars right there. Jesse Unruh still leading down the backstretch into turn 3. David Anderson on the high side, Jason Beach, Al Cena, and Luke Gray. That's your top 5. I'll tell you what, that's a good, strong-looking pack right there, and I knock on wood. I don't want to jinx these guys, but I'm going to tell you what, man. There's a lot of drivers in there right now showing a lot of patience.
Oh, definitely, Rudy. Oh, my God. You're right.
LG Whaley, which he restarted up there in 4th, Ed. He's back to 14th now.
Wow. So he went backwards on us.
Well, it's patience, you know. He doesn't want to get up there and push the issue too awful much. So there isn't anybody out there that knows super speedway probably any more than LG Whaley does. I'll tell you,
I know that.
He is the king.
You got that right. He's the king is right, Rudy.
So he knows when to go and when not to go. So if he's seen something he didn't like, he probably backed out of it a little bit. But I think I'll just kind of go back here a little bit and ride for a little while, because there's plenty of time to get to the front. We're not even at the halfway mark yet.
Oh, definitely. And you'll notice I was watching from LG's car, and there's a lot of wiggling in front of them. You can look at that. You got to go down the straightaway, and when they go into 3 and 4 here, you can see that wiggling going up and down.
Yeah. And we're probably about a lap away. We're going to have to see Jason Beach and a few of these guys come to pit road, Ed. LG Whaley is another one. Michael Hauser, I think, stayed out. Buddy Waters, I think some of these guys are going to have to come to pit road.
That number 07 Don English was blinking there a couple of times, so that's another thing that's scary when you're following a driver and it blinks out or something going on.
Yeah, that's tough. Jason Beach Still pushing Jesse Unruh. We're waiting to see if he's going to have to come to pit road this time by, or if he's going to wait another lap, or looks like he's going to wait another lap.
10-4 on that, Rudy. We'll see if he goes by next time by.
Yeah, he's getting pretty close, I can tell you that.
Hope we don't run out.
Luke Gray running the Crow's Nest paint job. Nice looking car. I like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like that. Sharp looking.
Yeah, that is a sharp looking ride.
David Anderson trying to get up there and get that lead back. He's on the outside. Got a pretty good run down the backstretch, but probably going to lose every bit of what he gained right there on that backstretch back to Jesse Unruh. Unruh's going to come back on the inside.
Oh, Beach is not still coming down pit road. Maybe next time by. I don't know really what's going on there.
And Unruh leads that lap by about a fender. We got some guys coming to pit road? Did you say that somebody was coming down pit road?
No, I said Beach is not still hasn't pitted there.
I know. I'm kind of concerned that he might be getting kind of close on fuel here.
Well, is that 2 laps over 6?
Yeah, he knows better than we do about how much fuel to run. So
10-4.
Maybe he's got a plan here if he can make it to lap 50.
Right.
And it looks like that's what he's going to do. And then maybe he'll split them last. He can make it on one more pit stop on lap 25. Or lap 75, excuse me, and make it the rest of the way. So that might be his plan.
We'll see what happens this lap.
Yeah, I'd be getting a little nervous if I was him. You're kind of running pretty close to the edge there on fuel. And boy, you don't want to run out on the backstretch. You're never going to make it to pit road.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. And the biggest thing is, man, you've got to have a partner to go into pit road with, or somebody to come out with. Because if you don't, you're going to be lost.
Yep. Well, he had a few guys that had stayed out with them there, but here they come. Here they come. Yep, leader's pitting, but boy,
Beach just stayed out.
Yeah, I don't get that, but okay. So now it's back to David Anderson, and he's going to drop it down in front of Jason Beach. You got a big push there from Jesse Unruh. Or, I'm sorry, Alcina. My bad.
Alcina, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, when you get it past me.
Oh, man. Too many names out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting too old for this stuff, Ed. Alcina to the high side.
Alcina went way up high there.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what was up with that. He had a distraction or something there, but it did cost him some position. Here comes Beach. He's coming in now.
He's going with him, though.
Yeah, he's got a few cars coming in with him. Yep. LG Whaley, Michael Hauser, Tony Wright. Yeah, there's quite a few of them coming in. But they give Alcina the lead. Once them guys pitted like that, that kind of dropped David Anderson back a little bit because he was dependent on that draft. And here goes Donald Stewart to the high side. Now these guys can run about another, probably another 8 laps or so.
Boy, Levy has almost had the 24 there. He drifted, got that snake going on.
Yep.
Man, almost had him.
And Alcina just led his first lap of the race.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
good job.
Coming from 13th. And we're waiting to see if Donald Stewart can do it because he started 23rd. I'll tell you, it's been some pretty good racing, Ed, I got to say. I mean, wow. One caution.
On the leader, we come up with some lap cars. You don't get moving here. Those are cars that just pitted.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it there in chat. Giving us some props. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Yep, they're coming up on some lap traffic now. And I'll tell you, these guys just coming off of pit road. going to be Jesse Unruh. They're just ahead of the leaders here, not too awful far. Buddy Waters, Luke Gray, Sean Wilder, LG Whaley, Jason Beach. These guys just coming off a pit road. But brand new leader, Donald Stewart, still battling here with Alcina. And these guys are not too many laps away from pit stops as they go 3 wide up front here, passing some of those lap cars.
Oh my God, yes they are, Rudy.
Look at this, Beach.
Oh, it's gonna be tight. It'll be tight.
LG Whaley. Oh my gosh, they get up into the wall. The 21's into the wall.
Oh man.
Who is that? That was I can't even find him.
That was Tony Wright.
Was it? Oh
yeah.
No.
Yep. Number 21.
Yep. Yeah,
Wright.
he got into the wall. And that's going to cost them. So, man. Well, probably, I'm going to say probably 5 or 6 laps from pit stops here. Somebody peeling off there. Looks like Don English. And he's coming in alone. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's not what you want to do.
No, here you don't. Oh, no.
He needs some help. Well, Dave Lane's in there with them too, so them two may be able to pick back up. Okay, waiting to see. These guys will be the next round of pit stops here.
Well, they're all lined up on that low side.
Yep. So. Rick Seabrands, 6th place.
Al's coming in.
There they come. Yep, he's bringing them in.
Water down. Boy, got way under speed there. That's good.
Alcina, Dave Anderson, Jason Spear, Daryl Spear. These guys coming in together, and Brian Newport. Oh, but they gave the lead up to Don Stewart. He just led his first lap of the race, and they're probably not too awful far from pit stops themselves.
There's Alcina. He's leaving pit road.
Some of the guys, they probably just popped off the tank and no tires. They're going to be playing a very, very interesting game out there. Here they come. They're coming in. Donald Stewart coming in.
Okay,
Rick Seabrands, boy, they're locking it down. Holy smokes. Everett Lane. So these are the leaders right now as they come in. Pit road, a busy spot. This should be the last of the pit stops here for this round.
10 forward.
Rick Seabrands out first. Very nice pit stop. Wow, man. He was 1/10 of a second quicker than Donald Stewart. That got him out in the lead. Ernie Williams comes out 3rd.
Nice.
Everett Lane in 4th. Jimmy Crow 5th, just getting up to speed. Keep an eye on this group that's coming around here. The ones led, let's see, who is that led them?
Alcina and Anderson here coming.
Jesse Unruh. They're coming up behind these guys because they're not up to full speed yet. Like I said, it takes about a full lap to get up to speed, but they are going to be behind a little bit. Rick Seabrands, they are up to full speed now. Donald Stewart, Ernie Williams, and Everett Lane. David Anderson right behind him, trying to hang on to the draft with Alcina. Only 2 of them, though, but they are reeling in that front pack.
Oh, they are, Louis. They caught them no problem at all.
Yep. They might be looking for the lead here, but boy, I'll tell you what, Everett Lane pulled out there and blocked them a little bit. Good call.
But he didn't know if he was going to make it 3 wide there because the 24 wasn't going fast enough, and he just backed off the gas there. Everett Lane was, wouldn't have the speed.
Yeah. Steve Brands in the front. Man, this is interesting how this is playing out. And with Jesse Unruh and company back here, they are closing the gap. They're actually starting to feel the draft a little bit, maybe there, of Gabe Butler. But they're closing down pretty quick here. They're cutting that time right down quick. 2.6.
Hey, is that Sean Butler's brother?
No.
No cousins.
I don't think. 2.5 seconds, so they're coming. And that's going to make it a bigger pack up there in the front. We're probably talking about 12 drivers going to be up there in the front battling this out when it's all over. LG Whaley, he's trying to hang on to Sean Wilder. And Jason Beach back here, 15th position.
Now we're going to pit. I think we got to pit one more time, Rudy, I think.
Yeah, they'll have to pit one more time. Yep. Everett Lane to the lead. Hey, Skittles. And there goes Everett Lane to the lead. Alcina up top, working with Dave Anderson and company up here now. Dave Anderson, Ernie Williams. As we go 3-on-3 with these other guys closing the gap on them. Jimmy Crow pulling David Overstreet. David started 19th today, running in 8th. Gabe Butler and Jesse Unruh has caught up to him, and he's going for it.
Oh, easy, boys.
And look at the pass he's making. Gabe Butler on the bottom. Jesse Unruh getting side draft. Holy smokes. It's like he's like 5 miles an hour faster than them guys. Man.
Poor LG ain't got nobody to draft with there. He's all by himself.
Oh,
he got damaged. He got damaged somehow.
Uh-oh. He's dropping. What happened?
Oh, no, we're going to have to go back, see what happened there. Keep up the front, Rudy. I'll let you know what happened. Oh, yeah. Look, they got in the wall there a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in the draft, but he got in the wall.
Well, here comes David Anderson right up the middle. And boy, they left Alcina out to dry. Al's going to go back to 8th place now. Let's go back in the back part of the field here. We were checking on Raymond Reitnor. He is running in 24th position after being up there and pushing for so long. And being involved in that first caution that we had, Ed, and now he's way back here. I'm sure he had to use his reset. They're running 16.5 seconds behind that lead pack right now.
Wow, that's way back.
Jay Anderson with these guys. Brett Lay, they're battling with them. Art Peck. So, what a ways back. This other group here of Michael Hauser, Jason Spear, Don English, Brian Newport, and Dave Lane. These guys working together here in a second group by themselves. Meantime, Dave Anderson back to the lead. Battling side by side here in the front with Everett Lane. I'm really impressed with Rick Seabrands there. He did a great job on his pit stop and grabbed that lead. But boy, it didn't seem like it took too long, Ed, and Dave Anderson and those guys reeled him in.
Oh, yeah, 10-4. Well, I watched that replay on LG, and what happened to Seth Welder, the 27 got into LG and pushed him up in the wall. So that's what happened there. I didn't try to go back and do a replay, see what happened on the car. But that's what happened.
Okay, thank you, Ed.
Yep.
Now this pack has gotten bigger in the front here. Go back to Gabe Butler. And a little ways back to Luke Gary, which these guys are closing that gap. So we're about to see about a 14 car front pack here, Ed, because they're closing in on that front pack now. And Jason Beach is...
I just noticed that, man. They're just cruising there now.
Yeah. Jason Beach is going to be glad to see that. They'd be back up here and battling with those leaders.
Oh, definitely.
Well, Rick Seabrands to get back around Dave Anderson. And they're coming up on more lap traffic. Ed, 3 wide in the tri-oval. Oh, my gosh.
There we go. Yep.
Holy smokes. All right, passing up to 34 there. Darren Razor. Razor, I guess it is. Darren Razor. Good clean pass. Jimbo Lacerdo. Jimbo, first car lap down now. He passed up Darren Razor. So if a caution would come out, he would be the automatic wave by there from iRacing, as long as he's not involved in it. I can't believe guys like Tony Wright are a lap down. Wow. We got a lot of them. LG Whaley a lap down now. Some of these guys may have made their final pit stop. Because they're well, no, you know what? They're still not in that window to make their final pit stop. If they can go about 24 laps, they need to go another 6 or 7 laps here in order to make it inside that window to make one more stop.
You're right, Rudy.
David Anderson started third
Still
place.
Leader out there.
Back in the lead.
He's got a strong car today.
Yes, he does, man. He can about put that car anywhere he wants to today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You saw him up the front all day long.
Yep. Ernie Williams trying to get up there, and it was close at the line, but Ernie did not lead that lap. David Anderson did.
Nope.
Buddy Waters staying right with Ernie Williams, giving him a pretty good shove there, and Alcina back into the mix of things. Looked like for a while there he may have gotten shuffled out, but he's doing all right now.
Oh, he sure is.
Got some lap traffic working with him there. That is the number 72. Who is that?
I'm looking for a number. I don't see the 72 on my list.
Well, I know he's there. You can see
that's
his car.
McKinney. McKinney's car. McKinney's car is 2 laps down.
Okay, yep.
That's why we didn't see him up there.
Aha. Yep, Rick McKinney.
Sorry, McKinney. You know it's your number.
Yeah, really. And that's a guy, he started second today, and he's 2 laps down. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. And he was blowing up on that high side for the longest time for this whole half of this race.
Wow, that's unbelievable that he would be back that far.
Yep, I just can't understand that part, but okay.
Well, let's look at Jimmy Crow's car. He's got that thing crow's nest all up, I'm telling you. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Wow, awesome looking car, man. I'll tell you. Yes, sir. Nice looking car. I don't see MaxSpeedTV on that anywhere. Do you, Ed?
No, I didn't see that. No.
Interesting. I'm just picking on him. A good run for Jimmy Crow today, though. Starting 22nd and running inside the top 10. David Overstreet, there he is. Talking to him.
He could have put it on the bumper somewhere.
Yeah. Talked to David there earlier before the race, and he was pretty pumped up about coming out here racing these K&N cars, man. You know that it is a popular mod. People do like these K&N cars.
Oh, it's LG again. He got a couple lap down.
Yep. LG he stays nice and high, but he goes 2 laps down. So the Super Speedway King doesn't look good for him to pull out a win today.
No, it sure doesn't really.
He is the master at super speedways. Oh, we got a caution. Joel Guy, I'm seeing out across the grass here. Let's go see what happened to Joel Guy. Not sure exactly what. He's kind of in the back here. Guys are getting kind of squirrely.
He blinked out on my side. I don't know what happened.
3 wide, the 50. Oh, he come up into the 59, and that set off a chain reaction. And he's going to get taken out and right across the track into the wall. So 3-car pileup right there. Whoa. That was Mark Torman, and I can't make out who was at the 59, the 21 of Tony Wright. Tony Wright got involved in that too. So 3-car pileup. Wow. All right. Well, they are right on the edge of the window, Ed, here, that they can stop and make it from here. You know, with the caution laps helping them a little bit here, they can make, definitely. It's going to be really, really, really close. And you can bet that nobody is going to stop for fuel after this. They're going to take it and ride it right to the end. If another caution comes out, too bad. They're not going to give up that track position because it is that important. We know track position is pretty much everything out there.
Oh, definitely it is.
It is, because it is so hard to get just a 1 or 2 position, you know. Well, it looks like Dave Anderson out first. Yeah, he was the first one out, but Gabe Butler, Luke Gray, not pitting.
Well, maybe you got hope for caution. I don't know. I just kind of messed up. He did pit with the leaders.
Well, we got time here. Let's see if we can talk to. How about we talk to?
I'll talk to Alcina.
Yeah, that's what I got. Wow, we're thinking alike. Alcina, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Al, it's good to see you out there on the track. You're running really well. How difficult is it to get track position?
Hey, it's real tough right now. It pretty much 2 lanes right now. I kind of expect that to change here in this last run, so it could get kind of wild, but it's kind of rough going right now, but sure having fun.
Oh yeah, man, it looks like a blast out there, but you know, I know it's so difficult to try to get just a couple of positions out there on the track because of the draft, but now that you guys are inside the fuel window now, so nobody has to stop for fuel from here on out, do they?
No, everybody should be good to go now. Yeah.
All right. Did you do a 2-tire change?
Yes, I took 2.
Very cool, very cool. What about the last stop? Did you do 2 on that one?
I usually do 2 on every stop.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got the time to do it while you're refueling, so why not, right?
Oh yeah. Well, 10 gallons, so that gives you plenty of time to take 2.
Okay. Do you have a teammate to work with here, Jason Beach, or somebody working with you?
Well, I'm not sure yet. They're on another channel, and we're on another channel, so we're kind of split up. So I don't know what's going on here.
All right. Well, yeah, I thought you guys were all old farts, but yeah. I mean,
too bad LG there. He got smacked from another driver there. Somebody got inside him. He hit the wall, so it pushed him like 2 laps back. It's just too bad for his loss today. Yeah, we wish you the luck out there, Al. I mean, you're doing a heck of a job out there. You've been up towards the front all day here, so hope the best for you at the end.
Well, if we can get some help here, we might be able to do something, but it's going to be rough going from here on out, so we'll just see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, 10-4 on that.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
All right, very cool, very cool. Well, one that we did not talk to, I wanted to talk to you real quick here if I can find him. Daryl Spear. I kind of wanted to talk to him. Let me see if I can get him up here real quick.
Okay.
All right, Daryl, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Daryl, what's going on out there, man? Can you get it a little closer to the front? You started 40th today, and you've worked the field. You're halfway home.
Yeah, me and a couple guys have been working together, trying some stuff. Man, it's tough out here. A lot of great drivers. The draft is, these cars are a handful. They really are. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been seeing that. Luckily, though, you guys have got a pretty good handle on it. I mean, we haven't seen as many cautions as we kind of figured there'd be out there today, but we are in the closing laps now. Things are going to start changing. Things are going to start heating up. So are you prepared for that?
Yes, sir. Business is getting ready to pick up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we got some really great drivers out here. The Crow's Nest puts on a great show here. It's going to be exciting. I think we can get up there, but man, you really got to work with a teammate or a friend here. You really got to have a dancing partner here.
Sure. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you get back at it. Stay focused on that. Bring home a win for them.
Yes, sir. We appreciate what you do for us.
All right, buddy. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, David Anderson, Everett Lane in the front. Rick Seabrands, Donald Stewart, Buddy Waters, Ernie Williams, Jimmy Crow, Al Cena, David Overstreet, and Jason Beach. That rounds out your top 10, folks, as we get ready to go back green here for the Crow's Nest Motorsports broadcast here. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate that very much. Getting down to the closing laps, and let's see what they can do. Going to have 23 to go when they get the green.
Sebring Lane bringing them down. Wait for that pace car. Dives in the left lane, going on the pit road. Green flag waves. Boogity, boogity boy. George, let's go racing.
And like I said, it takes about a full lap for these guys to get up to full speed. So we'll keep an eye on this to see who's going to try to stay up there in the front. Now, David Anderson, Rick Seabrand's got a pretty good run there, pretty good restart. Everett Lane, not so much, but he's got his teammate right there behind him, Donald Stewart. And Donald Stewart's going to push him a little bit there. Everett Lane working it.
He sure is. He's going to try to get that. He's going to try to get this lead here, Rudy. Coming on the, you come up out of turn, what is it? We are at turn 3. 4, yeah. Now we're on 4. Now we're on the front stretch. Let's see if we can get this lead across the finish line here.
Well, I'll tell you.
No, he's going to do it this time. It's close, but he's not going to do it this time, Rudy.
Sean Wilder from 32nd to 9th. Looking good, Sean. Keep up the good work. And there's Jesse Unruh and Jason Beach right behind him. And Raymond Rittenor. Now, we thought Raymond's day was pretty much over there after being involved in that first accident, but he's been patient enough to get his car up here, coming to 20 to go here in another lap. And he's done an excellent job. Al Cena up on the high side. Everybody's split up here a lot, Ed. Why is that?
I don't know what happened there. I just don't know what happened there. Al Cena went backwards there a little bit. You're pulling in the 7th spot. I don't know what was going on there, Rudy.
Yeah, these guys are really split up, and you know, now's not the time for you to lift off the gas here and stay out of that draft, because man, I'll tell you, even guys who used to go clear back to Darren Reiser, he's almost out of the draft back here with Gabe Butler. They've got a few of them that have fallen way back. Jimbo Lacerdo.
You know what Beach is pushing? He is pushing the heck out of Al. We'll see if he can get these guys catch back up in here and get him back in the front. Let's see what's going on here.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be Dave Anderson's race to win or lose here, but if Rick Seabrands or Everett Lane, they've got something to say about that. Donald Stewart, Buddy Waters.
Stewart's right there pushing the heck out of him.
Oh, yeah, he is, man. He is right on the back bumper, right where he needs to be right now. I mean, to tell you, you couldn't get much closer than he is right now. I mean, he's got to give it a little air in there. See him on the front, on the backstretch here. He gets up there, gives him a little tap.
Got to be careful. We still got a long ways to go here, Rudy.
Oh, yeah. 20 laps to go yet.
We know just taking it easy. You know, let's wait till 5 laps to go, then push it hard.
Yeah. Well, you know, something we haven't done today is a crank it up, Ed, so let's do
let's
this.
Crank it up, Rudy. Yeah, that sounds good.
Looking for it here. It looks like Jimbo, maybe Jimbo Lacerdo, Craig Hayes on the track. Well, let's go see what happened here to Craig Hayes. Right. Doing really good back here. Oh, right there, contact. Oh my, that is can't make out the number of that car. And he gets into the outside wall really hard. But this is where he does spin. Craig Hayes. Everybody's trying to dodge him here. The 62 actually gets hit by the 98. That bumps him into him. So, yeah, right there. Wow, big wreck.
Oh, you're right, Rudy. Look at the 98 come down a little bit.
Yeah, he bounced off of the wall there, so...
Yep.
Well, this is kind of a good in a way, Ed, because now we've got, I forget who it is, it's one lap down. If that's Jimbo, I think Jimbo Lacerdo may be our way by. He may get back on the lead lap.
Oh, you might be right, Rudy.
As long as he wasn't involved in that wreck, he should be the lucky dog.
Yep.
But the leader, Everett Lane, nobody's coming to pit road, Ed. Nobody's coming in.
No, don't come in.
No. All right, well, that gives us time here to talk to, maybe we could talk to, about Brent Lay. Where's he at? Actually, you know, I think, let's talk to...
Jason Beach. Once you can get up there again.
All right. Talk to him. Jason Beach, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, bud.
Well, 11th place for you, and knowing how hard it is to get to the front, man, do you have anybody you can work with to help you get up there?
Well, we're going to try. I got the 85 and the 17 back here. You know, to your point, it takes 2 or 3 to get together and make a run, and the third line's tough here, so we'll see.
Well, is there a chance that, you know, maybe you could communicate out there and get 5 or 6 of you to work together and try to pass up that front group?
Yeah, we got a couple of them on one channel that we'll get together with. We'll see what happens.
All right, brother. Well, I know it's been kind of nip and tuck up there. That battle between you and David Anderson, man, that was really intense. The first part of the race, that was really intense.
Yeah, Davey's a good racer. It's a lot of fun to race next to somebody that you know is going to give you room, and it'll be a clean race.
Yeah, we know how that. We know how that is, Jason. Man, you've been, like I said, you've been up there towards the front most of the day there, and hate to see you fall back to 11, but it is what it is, and I hope you get yourself back up there in contention, maybe to pull off a win here.
I appreciate it, Ed. We'll do the best we can for sure. Appreciate you guys doing this.
I got a question for you though, Jason. Before we let you go, we've been experiencing seeing that the cars seem to be a little tight in the tri-oval. Are you experiencing that today?
Yeah, you know, you get in that dirty air, and then if you got somebody on your bumper, it'll upset the car, actually get you a little loose, and so you got to be careful going through there for sure.
All right, Jason. All right, well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there, man.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you guys doing this.
Yes, sir. Very cool, very cool. He'll be restarting from 11th place, but right now, Everett Lane leading the race.
Well, you know, you look at it, Rudy, he's got a fast car, and I believe he can get back up. You just got to get the right, you know, a right move on the track, you know, and who to go with and who to draft with, you know. I mean, that's the biggest key, even getting back to the front. I mean, I know it's not, you think it's a long way from 11th spot up there, but it's really not, because you can get up on the high side and you start moving forward. You go, I don't know what their status is after, you know, the green flag drops. You got to go around once before they can make it 3 wide, or can they make it 3 wide as they cross the green line? I don't know the rules. Yeah. But you know what I mean. So that's another consideration you have to take and a factor how to drive this rest of this race.
Sure. Yep. Well, I think you know, if these guys do this right, and you know, if we can possibly see the 3 wide up here. Well, we already seen 3 wide as they passed up lap cars, and they were battling 3 wide there for a while. We've seen it happen. If they can handle this, we could see a really interesting finish here today, Ed.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love to see that, but I just don't see it happening because the way these cars move so much on this track, I'm just afraid it's going to just be a wreck fest if we try to make those moves like that on this track.
Well, we've had 3 cautions, 23 lead changes. We have 14 to go right now. The lights are out. That means we're going to have 13 to go when they get the green, Ed.
Well, that'd be nice. It'd be nice just to see it. I mean, go caution-free and hit that, you know, green and white checkered, man. That'd be an awesome race for us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, you know, I see our base lights are off there, Rudy. I guess we're about to go green again.
This could be the final restart, but I don't know.
Yeah, I knocked on wood for you.
Yeah, we'll knock on wood on that one. This could be the final restart, but as aggressive these guys got to be now, we may see somebody stick their nose in and go up the middle or whatever, make it 3 wide. It's bound to happen, Ed.
Oh, definitely. We're going to see Everett Lane there and David Anderson leading this pack down there, and let's see if Anderson's got anything for Everett.
I think Anderson does, but I'll tell you what, Everett Lane's not going to give that position up too awful easily.
Oh, no, you know that's not going to happen. You got Stewart there right on his back door. I mean, he's going to push like heck.
All right, folks, here we go. Pace car's just about ready to head in.
Get him going, Rudy.
Everett Lane, David Anderson on the front row. Pace car's in. And green. We're back underway here for the Crow's Nest Motorsports race today at Daytona. Good jump start by everybody. Nice and smooth, just the way it planned. I mean, choreographed perfect, Ed. Oh, somebody made contact. We're going backwards.
Yes, they are.
Sean Wilder, he is off the track. I can't hardly find him. There he is. Boy, did he get bumped out of the way real quick. No caution, though.
No caution, no. Kevin Green.
I seen the tire smoke, and now somebody out there's got a little damage that got into him. I didn't see who that was. I'm thinking it might have been Buddy Waters, but I do not know that for a fact.
Well, that's the trouble with everything restart. You get stacked up a little bit, and somebody's going to go or not go, and you're going to run somebody over.
Yep.
Boy, Anderson, did Anderson get the lead that time?
Oh, man,
that was close.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
That was one heck of a push.
Yes, he did, man. He did leave that.
Oh, we got another caution again. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. We knocked on wood, too. Let it happen.
Oh, my gosh. Alcina. Oh, we got a big pile up back here, Ed.
Oh, no.
Oh, Alcina. Looks like his day may be over. Let's go take a look here. Oh,
he's
no.
up on the wall right there.
Not sure if it happened in front of him or what, but he was caught up into it.
Oh, he come up a little bit in front of the 6.
Oh, right here. Okay, he's going to come down. He's going to go 3 wide. He's going up the middle here. Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
Guys are not giving him a whole lot of room. Jason Beach right on his tail. And, yeah, he comes up the hill, and he's going to take out the 16. 16 goes right along with him. Oh, my gosh. Well, Jason Beach got through it okay. Alcina did not. The 16 there, I'm trying to find him. Where's he at? He's able to continue on.
Jimmy Crow, yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Crow.
I thought it was a 6. I looked at his number and I said, oh, okay, it's a 16.
Yeah, and then a bunch more guys got into it. Eric Laurie, Tony Wright again. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, what a pile up back here. Oh, that was terrible. That's the big one right there.
Yeah.
We always say, you know, we know there's going to be a big one. We just don't know when it's going to happen. Well, there it is, folks. It just happened with 12 to go.
Boy, we're really having a good race today, too. And I just don't, like you said, you know what? When it's like 10 or 20 to go, man, everybody's just pushing the limit, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, one guy we haven't talked to, we didn't talk to David Anderson yet, have we?
No, I don't think we have, Rudy.
Yeah, let's talk to him real quick here. David Anderson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How you doing, Rudy?
David, man, you've been the guy to beat out here today, leading 47 laps already. Man, oh man, I'm telling you. But you're battling with some very, very tough guys out here right now. Everett Lane, Rick Seabrands, Donald Stewart, Buddy Waters. Can you hold them back?
Man, I don't know. Hopefully I can keep this famous Dave Chevy out in front of him. I got Rick Seabrands back there, and I know Rick's a really good pusher, and he may get cornered in there a little bit. So, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those races where, you know, everything's kind of gone my way, and, you know, you never know. It's hard to imagine it happening the whole time, you know.
Yep, well, knock on wood, but let's just hope that the luck stays with you, because, you know, it's about 99% luck out here on these super speedways, you know.
It really is, yeah.
I mean, the other 1% skill, but, you know, I'm not taking away from anybody, but we all know super speedways, it's anybody's shooting match out there. You just got to be at the right place at the right time. But you're in the front right now and led the most laps today. And I'll tell you, we've been watching you, David. It just seems like you've got a super fast car out there.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it feels really good. I haven't got any tires in about 60 laps, but still feeling pretty good, and I think they'll hold out. Nighttime at Daytona, your tire wear is pretty low, so I'm feeling pretty good, you know, with the car. Let's just see if I can hold on here. I don't have any teammates up here with me, so.
Well, do you have the NOS button ready?
I got it ready. Yeah.
All right, brother. All right.
If he doesn't, he will have.
He will have, yeah. Well, good luck out there, David. Keep up the good work, man, and hopefully you will see you in victory lane.
Yeah, it sounds great. Hope so.
All right, buddy. All right, very cool. Very cool. Well, he seems to be pretty calm about it. You know, he's not ready to. He's calm. That's good. That's what it takes.
Oh, yeah, definitely is good, Rudy.
I'm sure them last few laps he's going to be white knuckling it, but.
Oh my God, yes. You know that's going to happen. Well, we don't want it to breed cautions like we've seen every other race. You know, you go a couple laps and another caution come out. Well, we hope that doesn't happen.
What? Oh, farts! I've only interviewed one old fart, one guy that's in the old farts room. I just grab them at random.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
That guy was in the lucky dog room. Let's see, I talked to one of them from the Spear Motorsports. I talked to Daryl. Let's see, Old Farts, I talked to a couple in there. Let's see, in the No Team room, I talked to Jason Beach and Alcina. They're in the No Team room, so they're not an Old Fart. They're just in the No Team room. I just grabbed them out of a team room.
Oh, do you? I don't know how you grab them.
Yeah, I just looked for somebody out of a different team room. What I did.
Oh, yeah, 10-4. Yep.
Yeah, I think I talked to... Oh, okay, because they're way down there. Okay, well, the lights are out now. I was going to grab somebody else, but...
too late, Rudy.
Yeah,
go
too
green
late.
Here.
We're going green. All right, well, this could be, and knock on wood, the finale here. If they can keep this going.
I'll help you out.
Thank you. 7 laps to go when they get the green flag. So get them going one more time, Ed.
You bet it, Rudy. I got you covered. Okay, gentlemen, let's tighten those belts. We're about to go green again. You know, it seems a long ways there under, you know, under this caution, ready to go green again. It's just like, hurry up, you know, your patience, you're coming on, you know, run it out.
Well, I don't know what to expect here. I mean, we still have not seen, you know, other than Alcina going up the middle there and trying to make it 3 wide, and not saying that caused the wreck, but it was pretty tight going into the corner there, and he did make contact with another driver, and that's kind of what brought the caution out. Now he's on pit road. Tony Wright's out of the race. Jimbo Lacerdo's out of the race. Sean Wilder, LG Whaley, Mark Hourman, Joel Gray.
Okay, pace car dives in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, waves, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Okay, Anderson in the lane. Let's see if Blaine's got anything brands, and now he's got nobody on that high side helping him.
D-Brands on the bottom.
Yep, now he is, and it's taking a long time. I don't know what happened there.
Muddy Waters. There's Donald Stewart, goes back to the high side.
Oh, before he jumps up on the high side.
C-Brands pulls out.
Whoa, he getting a run right here.
Oh, yes, he is. Getting a great push there from the number 24 of Everett Lane. Not able to clear David Anderson, though. Anderson comes right back on in the corner. And Anderson's going to lead that lap. 6 to go. D-Brands is there, though. He's ready to make a difference. He's ready to bring it to victory lane.
He sure is. Be anybody's right, Judy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd even go back as far as saying Raymond Rittenor. He's got himself in good position here right now on the low side. Any one of these guys can win. Jason Beach, Kid Butler, Don English is up here. Don coming from 31st position. Luke Gray, which was up in the front battling for quite some time. And in that Crow's Nest car, awesome looking car. Anderson. Still leading.
High side, more cars up on that high side. They can start pushing. Oh, the 78 comes down.
Oh, no. There it is.
I think it's going to end the race, I think.
Oh, my gosh, I think you're right, but trying to find Donald Stewart. He's the one that, I think he got a big wiggle there. Let's go see.
Stewart, yep.
Let's see what happened here on Donald Stewart's car. And in that, I think it was in that tri-oval where we're seeing it.
Yep.
Jason Beach on his tail. He's right there with Everett Lane. I don't know, it could have been a bumper hook on Everett Lane. He goes up high, comes back down, and that's where he caught it. Big wiggle right there by Donald Stewart.
Yeah, because I didn't see the 33, or is that the 33 to 11? I can't tell what the number is there. The 33, 133 never touched him there.
Nope.
No, he had all kinds of room. He just all by himself, where he got that wiggle all by himself.
Yes, sir. And boy, man, I'm telling you, that's a big pileup, and there's a lot
Yeah,
of guys.
it was.
A lot of guys in the back are staying well off of it. They're hitting the brakes and locking it down. Man, that's a big one, Ed.
Yeah, it was. I just feel bad. Oh my God, Jason Beach got into that. No, he didn't. Look like he just going to skate that.
Yeah, he got into it.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's into it.
Oh, yeah.
So, but all right, well, let's get back up here live as everybody gets caught up. Some guys are going to probably come to pit road and get a fresh car, but they're going to be restarting way in the back end, and it's going to be tough to get there.
Oh man, yes. That's just a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's what happens. Like I said, the air gets cooler, night air. The air just comes off these cars. Are unbelievable. It's just, if you don't got it gathered up, you're never going to get it gathered up. Once that car starts wiggling, there's no control in it. I race these super speedways to know that. You know what I mean? It's just, your hands are beat red as it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, let's get one guy up here that I haven't talked to yet. Rick Seabrand, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Well, Rick, can you pull out the win here? Man, I'm telling you what, you got one tough customer right ahead of you.
If we could get back to green, I think this race is over, though. I think we're going to get 2 to go this coming by.
Okay.
We didn't get 2 to go here, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then the race will be over then.
Yeah,
well,
but I'll
tell you what, it looked like you had a strong run on the outside, but getting somebody to push you for that long, because you don't really want to push that much into corners, do you?
No, you really don't. And at Daytona, it seems like that outside line, it just takes just a little bit longer for the outside line to get a little organized, to get that run, to get that energy that you need to stay up there. But with that caution coming out, we came about an inch or 2 inches short there of getting the W for the Crow's Nest Motorsports Chevrolet today. But still a great effort, and still really pleased with the performance today.
Oh yeah, man! I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race out there. Even though we had a few extra cautions, but it was still a great race. I think we had 4 cautions today. Not bad.
Yeah, wasn't bad at all. Everybody was being pretty respectful out front. I'm not sure what was going on in the back with the cautions and stuff, but everybody up front was being respectful, giving each other room. It was all pros and class acts up front.
I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race, man. But second place for you then, if the race is over, that's got to feel pretty good after coming from 16th.
We're excited. I mean, anytime we show up with the Crow's Nest Motorsports Chevrolet, we want to win, but to come out of here with a second, all the guys back at the shop, all the work they put in and stuff, we're not going to hang our heads. We were there, and we led some laps, and the guys on pit road executed. It was a good race for us.
Very good. Well, we'll probably talk to you here in a few minutes when we get the top 3 in here. So congrats on your second place, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rudy.
All right. Well, Ed, they're saying that the race is over, so that's going to put David Anderson as our winner.
Yeah, and like I said, he drove the wheels off that car today.
Oh yeah, definitely. So well, we'll get these guys up here in a couple of minutes, folks. But man, what a race, huh? What a finish to today's race.
Yeah, I think it's been an awesome race today, Rudy. And yeah, so we have 4 cautions out of 100 laps, man.
5.
That's pretty, or 5 cautions.
Yep.
It's still a good race.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know a lot of times you take that any day of the week for a super speedway race, have 5 cautions in 100 laps. That's pretty doggone good.
I better than you were like friggin' 10 to 12 cautions. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll take that any day.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rudy, I gotta make a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
So, one more lap to go here. They're going to finish under caution, and it's kind of a shame that it came down to that, because I think things would have been a whole lot different if it would have stayed green. We might have seen an upset there. You never know, because Rick Seabrands was running really well and had a good run. And like he said, he was just a couple of inches from beating David Anderson to the line for the win. So very, very close finish. So as they make their final lap here, David Anderson going to come home with the win. Rick Seabrands second, and Buddy Waters will finish third. So we'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks, and get a word in with them. We'll just wait for it to be official. When they cross the line here, it will be official. 5 cautions today, and I forgot to look at it. How many lead changes we had? 24 lead changes. Yes, 24 lead changes. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And I think David Anderson's going to be jumping up and down for joy here. We may be doing another race for Jimmy here in the next week or so, so watch for that, and we'll be back with them guys. But congratulations today to David Anderson winning. Very good job for him to bring home the win. Congratulations there. And we'll get these guys up here, folks, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we caught up with our winner, Dave Anderson. Dave, congratulations on the win here today for Jimmy Crow Motorsports and Crow's Nest, I mean. But congratulations. Tell us about that win and what this means to you.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, man, when it means a lot. It's fun to win these kind of races. And I got to tell you, man, when Rick Seabrands went high, I thought that maybe... felt like maybe I was done. And, you know, Buddy Waters came up and man, he gave me quite the shove, and he was right on me and pushing me, and I felt pretty good about having Buddy Waters back there, and then the caution comes out. So kind of unfortunate we couldn't race it out. I know Rick would have been right there. Probably would have had a really great shot at winning it, actually. So pretty excited.
Well, he said he was just inches away from beating you to the line there for that caution. So that's how close it was, man. It could have come down to it. Well, you know, I always say, David, when you're out front like that, you're kind of like, for lack of a better word, a sitting duck. You know, everybody wants that position, and you know they're going to do whatever it takes to try to get that from you. You know, so I wouldn't have wanted to been out there and been in your shoes on them closing laps, because, you know, like I said, you're the guy that everybody wants that position from. So
yeah. Not only that, but you're 100% dependent on who's ever pushing you.
Exactly.
Nobody ever wins one of these races by themselves.
Exactly. So, yes, but he did an excellent job. But okay, now that you got this out of the way here. You win today, and I guess there's no money on the line or anything, but are you looking forward to the next event here that Jimmy's going to be putting on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. These are really hard to get into, first of all, and they're a lot of fun to run in. So, man, if you're not waiting right by your computer with the hosted races up, you're probably not going to get in.
Right.
They close in about 60 seconds. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be right there, and
yeah,
they're so much fun. Jimmy does a great job of putting these things together, and you know, I'm definitely one of the Crow's Nest drivers, and I just have a lot of fun. I race with Jimmy all week long, and you know, pretty much the same guys. You know, the guys that you see up front there are the guys that I'm racing with. You know, Monday through Friday, and you know, you get comfortable around certain guys, and I was pretty comfortable the whole race. With, you know, who I had pushing me and around me and everything else. So pretty fortunate. I mean, pit stops all went really well, and you know, like I said, I had all guys that I'm comfortable with, you know, racing around me. So good race all around. Yeah.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win?
Well, I'd like to thank Jimmy Crow, first of all, for putting this thing on. I'd like to thank the guys in my room, Art Peck and Raymond Rittenauer. Never really got a chance to race with the other guy. Ray was pushing me early and kept me up front really well. But yeah, and definitely you for putting this on. MaxSpeedTV does a great job. The quality, you as a broadcaster do a great job. And, you know, it's so much fun to go back and watch these races afterwards. And, you know, and this is going to be especially fun for me because I'm sure I'm going to be on there a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kept her up front most of the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you led 57 laps here today, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, I guess.
Yep. All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next time, and congratulations on that win. Go celebrate.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Rudy.
All right. Rick Seabrand, you got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, loud and clear.
Well, you come in second today, Rick. You said it was just mere inches of beating David to the line there when that caution come out, and I mean, I know it would have meant a lot to you to get up there and win this for, you know, the Crow's Nest, but man, tell me about that race out there, because, you know, it was so difficult to pass today.
Yeah, it was crazy out there. The Crow's Nest Motorsports Yeti Chevrolet was super fast off the trailer all weekend long, and you know, and like you said, you wouldn't think for a super speedway, but it just felt like track position was a bigger deal than it normally was, and just staying out front, staying up there, and getting that energy to get them runs. And we come up just a little bit short today. We'll go back to the drawing board. We'll figure it out, and hopefully come back and get that W next time.
Well, if that caution wouldn't have come out, and you know, I think maybe things might have been a little different there, but I'll tell you what, it was still a great race overall, man. And you stayed up in the front, you were doing just exactly what you needed to do all day long. And kept the car clean, stayed out of trouble. So congratulations to you for second place, Rick. Who you got to thank for it?
Oh, just Jimmy Crow, all my Crow's Nest Motorsports teammates out there. We all worked really well together. Yeti Coolers, Jack Daniels, you guys for what you guys do for the broadcast. And looking forward to next week for sure.
All right, brother. We'll go celebrate that second place, and we'll see you next time.
10-4. Thanks, guys.
All right. All right, we caught up with third place, Buddy Waters. Buddy, you got a copy? Buddy Waters, where'd he go? I had him. What'd he do, leave? Where'd he go? Well, he left. Why did he leave? Oh, that's kind of rude. I had him in the channel here with us, and he left. Oh, well, hey, Buddy Waters finishes third. Congratulations to him. So I guess he didn't want to talk to us. So we'll catch him next time. But, boy, great race for him, too. Another one of the Crow's Nest guys. So congratulations to Buddy Waters for finishing third. All right, we'll get up here to the winner and run down through the final results here, folks. All right, coming home with the win today, David Anderson, Rick Seabrand's in second. Buddy Waters finishes third. Raymond Reitnor, man, I'll tell you what, it didn't look like he was going to be able to make it up there, but he did. He comes in fourth. Luke Gray in fifth. Don English finishes sixth. Paul Witt, seventh. Michael Hauser, eighth. Brian Newport in ninth. Donald Stewart rounds out the top 10. Dave Lane, 11th. Darren Reiser in 12th place. Dwight Plesh, 13th. David Overstreet, 14th. Art Peck rounds out the top 15. Big field here. Big field. Let's see, where was I? 15th, 16th. Daryl Spear in 16th. Brent Lay 17th. Jay Anderson 18th. Jason Spear 19th. Eric Laurie 20th. Gabe Butler 21st. Craig Hayes 22nd. Bill Schaefer will finish 23rd. Everett Lane 24th. That's a shame that he finished that far back. J.D. Crow 25th. Les Levy 26th. Michael Spell 28th. Jimmy Crow 29th. Jason Beach, I'm sorry, they got that mixed up there. Jason Beach 29th, excuse me. Jesse Unruh will round out 30th. Ernie Williams 31st. Jimbo Lacerdo will finish 32nd. Tony Wright 33rd. Al Cena 34th. Sean Wilder 35th. Rick McKinney 36th. LG Whaley 37th. Mark Tarman, I believe that is, will finish 38th. Joel Guy 39th. Brandon Herndon 40th. Mitchell Wilkes 41st. And Jonathan Berggren will finish 42nd on the field.
Awesome, Rudy. Good job, buddy.
So congratulations again to our David Anderson here for winning. Yeah, thank you, Ed, for helping out. I appreciate that very much. And folks, catch us the next time here. I think there's some more racing coming up here tonight. The Blazing Pedals and Top Shelf Cup Series. So tune in for that here just in a little while. So thank you for watching. And until next time, stay safe. Have a good night.